war's over, but a soldier on, still battling the ghost long. Oh, oh. Still struggling to see the signs, too heavy for a heart line. Save
What's going on? What's going on, people? How we doing today? How we doing today? Hope everybody's doing good. Hope everybody's doing good today. Got a show for you. Got a lot of stuff to bring to you. You look at the right. My guess is I'm looking at the screen, so it might be my left. But the agenda today, we're going to talk about Solana. We're going to talk about the pre-sales. We're going to talk about scams, getting back to the basics, AI tokens, and memes. So it's a lot of stuff I got to go over with you today. Also, some information I found out that I want to show you. There's some of the things we got to be cautious about when we're getting into all these other things. But, before we get started and before we go any further, make sure you hit that bell and hit that subscribe button. It helps the algorithm grow and helps my channel. Also, follow me on what was known as Twitter, now is X, at Crypto Secret X, and you can also follow me on Instagram at Crypto Secret X. Now, let's talk crypto. Again, my name is Chris Carr. I want to thank you for joining me today on Crypto Secret X, and today I got a great show for you. A lot of information I want to bring to you, and also I want us to start looking at some things that we may have been overlooking that we really need to start paying attention to. So first, I want to start talking to you about Solana. And one of the things I want to show you on my screen when it comes to Solana is a cry from the founder. I don't know if many of you have seen this, but this is really interesting. And I'll tell you why. I know why he's saying this. But let me clear the screen up right now. And then once you hear it, you're going to, it'll just actually make you think about some things. But when we get in this right here, Solana co-founder Anatoly tells community to stop investing in meme coin pre-sales. Millions of dollars have been sent to sold addresses on promise of pre-sales tokens for the latest meme coins. Also, Solana Lab co-founder Anatoly Yankovic, I think that's right, has seemingly taken a stand against Solana-based meme coins, calling for investors to stop doing this. In retaliation, the data is showing that through high volumes of SOL being sent to meme coin pre-sales. Now, there is a token, and you can kind of let me go ahead and close this out. But you can see where a lot of people have been raising money with meme coin sales. And they've been raising a lot of money with Solana. And now here's the thing that we got to start looking at. And I want to show you something. I want you to actually look at this. Last night, I had a token called, when I was looking at Panda Swap, I went to, I think it's Slowflon or something like that. And I created a wallet and I saw a YouTube video of this guy talking about the pre-sale, and it looks like it'd be a great token. You ought to invest in it. He said he bought a little bit, blah blah blah, and this is what I get on that particular sale. So let me stop sharing my screen. Boom. Solana.com is blocked. It says on this one, it says Phantom believes this website is malicious and unsafe. The site has been flagged. Part of the community maintains database known as phishing websites and scams. So I don't know if it's a scam, but I do know I went to the YouTube video, and I'm going to show you that video here in a minute. And I clicked on the link, and I'm not going to click on the link, but I am going to go to that YouTube video so you can see what we're talking about. And here's the thing I want us to start really paying attention to. These pre-sales, and some of them may be legit, okay? But, in chasing the almighty dollar, looking for that next big sale, sometimes we can lose sight of, what's in front of us. Like, in other words, lose sight of the main goal. And I know the main goal is we want to get money, but remember, sometimes fast money may not sometimes all fast money may not be good money. And some of these sites have the ability to fish and go into your wallets and take what you have. Like, just practically drain your wallet. And so you got to understand that, pre-sale. I did a pre-sale not too long ago on another token. I think it was called like Bitcoin Green, something like that. Sent off. I never received any tokens. And I sent a little bit of, I think it was ETH to it, but I never received anything. So you got to be very cautious when you're doing this and when you're sending out money and pre-sales without having a good understanding of who you're sending it to. Because a lot of times these tokens may not ever get launched. They may not ever come out. They are ways of getting Solana, which, we need to start really looking at, because Solana is really, and again, I've said this in several videos in the past, where Solana has the ability to actually flip ETH. And I really think Solana is going to flip ETH because of just the usage, the things that's coming down the pipe, plans with Visa, various things like that. So let me go to this YouTube video. And it was talking about a Solana pre-sale. Make sure, let me see if I can get back into my channel where I can just go to history. So you can actually take a look at that, and then you can see what I'm talking about. Now, I'm not throwing shade at any YouTuber, but what I'm saying is I went to the site. I went to his site to just kind of see what was going on here. And when I clicked on the site, is this right here. Let me see if I can share this with you so you can see it too. All right, let's hide that. Let's go to share screen, YouTube, and let's see if I can get past this right here.
You're going to get a new partner.
Let's skip. Okay, now I was on this site.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Solana Crypto. Hope you're all doing
and I saw this video right here, so I'm not going to play the whole thing. I'm just going to look. But right down here, or more, I clicked on this new meme coin link right here. And when I clicked on that link right there, that's what came up. So I don't know, maybe he doesn't know, or maybe he got the link from somebody else. Not saying that. So I don't want to, put foot on this channel. But I'm just saying that link led to saying something was blocked, and it could have been some settings on my computer. But I just want you to be aware of that, so you don't go out here and just start connecting your wallets to various sites, various dexes that can drain your wallet. So you got to be aware of that, and you got to understand that. But when we talk about Solana, I definitely want us to look at what's going on with Solana. And one of the things with Solana, the usage of Solana has become amazing here in the last few months. It's just how resilient Solana has been. You look at the partnership with where Visa's kind of coming on the same notion of being able to maybe take some payments through Solana. Solana's at 1 trillion as far as with what they're making and what they're turning in revenue just off investments with the meme coins and etc. So when we go to coin market cap, let's look at Solana. And the reason I'm saying that now is because I don't want us to lose focus of the true narrative of what we're seeing here. So now when we look at Solana and you look at the price of Solana, I think a lot of times, and you think about how much Solana you're buying in order to get some of these meme coins, when you look at it right here, it's at $195. You look at the all-time high, you see where we were one time up at, let's see, 203. Now we're coming back. It's steady. It is steady on the move. It's steady growing, fully diluted. You're looking at 111 billion. But and the thing about it is that it's constantly moving, it's constantly being used. And this is something that, you know, right now it's up in the last let's go to the last 7 days. It's up 10.75%. Now, I know when a lot of people look at the market cap and they see $86 billion, they think it doesn't have much room to grow. But I'm telling you right now, Solana, especially with the adoption and the low fees, you can't don't ignore getting your bag of Solana. Don't go to sleep on it. You may see a retrace, come back a little bit, but it's not much. It's kind of just hovering, and its all-time high last bull run was $262. NFTs are going to make a strong run coming back, and within this next bull run, you start seeing it, but also AI, and then you start looking at AI and what AI products will be gravitating towards Solana. I know there are other tokens, but when you look at building on layer twos, you got to look at Solana. Now, we have been in a meme craze. Cycle here where meme cranes are going crazy. And here's the thing you got to understand. You don't want to miss the boat and you don't want to miss the narrative. And the reason I say that, let me go back to my agenda. I want to make sure I get it all. We got the pre-sales. We talk about scams. Now I want to talk about the basics. You need to make sure you start focusing on basics. Now, layer ones and layer twos and AIs, they talked about AIs, they talked about gaming, and then they got away from, pretty much crypto's kind of gotten away from it in so many words because everybody's jumping on the meme craze. But I'm telling you now, you're going to see a switch here pretty soon where people are going to start talking about the AIs like the Polygons and the Cardanos. They're there. And right now, everyone's kind of ignoring it because everybody's buying the news. But you better start really refocusing back on the layer ones and some of these layer twos. And the reason being is because when altcoin season comes, you're going to wish you had a position in those particular coins. Meme coins are going to be around, but these layer one and layer two projects are going to run. And right now you can invest your money in them, and you're not looking at something that's just going to drop to zero all of a sudden. These are projects that have been around. They've stood the test of time. And now some of these projects that we were talking about are about to come into fruition. And we can get sidetracked because of the memes and the instant money and every new meme. I've showed you on deck screen of how many memes come out on a continual basis. They're like making memes now to where it's flowing. Like it's so many of them. But like some of the AI tokens I have, like Render. Let me go down the line now, and I'm gonna share some of those with you. But and I'm not telling you to buy the same tokens that I have, but I'm just going to give you some that you might need to just go back and look at. You need to start looking at CAS, which is almost an identical blockchain to the Bitcoin. It's not Bitcoin, but it's like Bitcoin 2.0. Peer-to-peer, Render, RNDR. Chainlink has been sitting at $18 for a while. It's just been sitting there, hadn't moved. HBAR has silently started going up. It was at like 3 cents. Now it's at 2. A token I bought it at about 90 cents was called Flow. It's up to $1.31 now. STX, that's a layer 2 built on Bitcoin. STX, I bought it like $1 something. It's $3.58 now. Injective, $36. SEI, SUI, a C, it's 81. Now that's been fluctuating between 81 and $1 something. Let's look at another one. Solana got it. AVAX. Now You're getting ready to see also another meme craze start hitting AVAX. Now, the thing about that is if you're just caught up on memes, you're actually buying a bona fide blockchain, Solana, and spending it on meme after meme after meme after meme. That's the get rich thing. That seems fun, but you don't want to heap it all because you're missing some of the bags that can really run. Also, another one I got in here is TIA. That's just in one of my tokens right there. It's about $10,000 in that account. Then I have another account where I'm holding about 43,000. I got a big bag of Solana. I got XRP. I even got Ethereum. I own like 2 Ethereums. I got Bitcoin in there, Cardano, substantial amount of Cardano. One of them I got back into was Gala. And I don't know if many of y'all know, but Gala has Gala Games has now also starting to branch off into film. They're starting to create a network with film. Jasmine Coin, I bought that one. Internet Computer, I got a substantial amount. Jerry Banterfield is a internet computer psycho. He loves internet computer. I got on, I tried some of the things, and they have a lot of stuff that can work, and it's also trying to carve a niche. Polygon, Matic, has been sitting at $1 now. It's been sitting at $1, and right now it's been very quiet, but they're doing a lot. And we're going to get into that a little bit, but Illuvium. I bought Illuvium when it was like 80 something. Now Illuvium is up. Right now, I got about 15 Illuvium. Bought some of those. Let's see here. Flare. I bought Flare when it was 0.00. Flare is up. Dash is kind of making a run. Algorand. So here's what I'm saying. A lot of us, when we get caught up in the memes, some of us have forgotten about some of the main tokens and the main blockchains, and what's happening. We're chasing fast money, but you're buying a bona fide, legitimate project in Solana. And right now, some of you are buying it at 185. Some of you are buying it at 195. You're getting so much. But when you do get those memes, the thing I'm asking you is, when you get your gain, are you taking that money and transferring what you put in back into Solana? Or are you just leaving it there and watch it go up and watch it go down? You got to if you get an opportunity to take your investment out, take your investment out and leave what's in there. Just practice it. Start practicing. Stop having FOMO, fear that you're going to miss out if you do this, because it is a safe, and it'll help you with certain practices that you need. So don't lose sight of just the basics of cryptocurrency, and don't get caught up with just the fast money, because you got to have a balance, a balanced portfolio. You have a balance of both. You have, I call them your less riskier projects. You got your mid risky, and then you got your risky. Some of us are in high risk all the way across the board. And, we're watching it go up. And then here's the thing. You're watching it go up. You're getting the euphoric feeling, but then you're watching it go right back down. So you got to take your profits. You got to look at that. And you got to look at some of these tokens that I have. And I think it will be an unfair, I'm doing you unfair justice to come on here and just continuously talk about memes when I know I'm invested in some less riskier projects, and I have a substantial amount of money in those less riskier projects. These are a lot of projects I bought during the bear market, and some of them you can still get in early, and some of them with the AI narrative, with the gaming narrative, just with Bitcoin, with Ethereum, the dApps being built. Some of the other projects where layer ones weren't able to do it. Now you got layer twos that's coming in, and those are going to have a chance to run. So like Casper, they have to work with Casper. I know the thing is about with Casper is if they have to reboot because of the fork coming up and have to reset everything, it could cause a problem. But I've been buying Casper too, and this is Casper's first bull run. So those are things that we have to start looking at. I want to make sure I start sharing these things with you, because I don't want you to miss out trying to chase fast money and not understand the core principles of what cryptocurrency really is, and the technology behind it, and invest in the technology and getting those solid gains. So you're just not, you can strike it big. Don't get me wrong. Risky coins will give you a significant amount of gains, but you also can position yourself to make a 10x, a 50x, a 100x, and some of these other tokens. But you have to have a position, and if you're stretched so far in so many different projects, you got to think to yourself. If you go back and look at some of these other projects, like these major layer ones, layer twos, you got to find maybe one or two that you invest in, and you got to get a position in there. And I'm talking about not a position where you got like just 100. I'm talking about get a position to where you can get a significant return. So I want you to start thinking about that. I know this is not one of those popular videos where, somebody comes on and say, hey, I got this new token. It's going to 10x, jump on it right now. I know it's not a popular video, but I just want us to get back. I just don't want us to lose sight of just the basics and the fundamentals and the principles that would help me get to the amount I have. I don't want to be on here saying, oh man, I got my first 400, my wallet just 10x, now it's up to $430 some thousand. And you're like, man, you should have told me about this a long time ago, but I didn't. And I got another wallet at 10x, so now I'm sitting on $500,000. I'm good. Maybe next bull run I'll jump in some other things. So now I got more money to play with on the other side. So those are the things that I want to kind of start bringing to you. And it's not that I'm not going to continuously talk about the memes. I'm going to continue to talk about the skids and the cocky news, but I'm not going to stretch myself so far where I got like, $8,000 that I'm putting off in memes, and I haven't continuously DCA'd in my major projects right now before the halving comes up, before the major part of the bull run comes up, because we got like a few months in this thing. This bull run doesn't last very long, and that bear market. So, and what I've learned just over the period of time, that these bull markets run in cycles. So, unless you just prepare to go another almost 3 years until another halving and kind of go through the ups and downs of the bear market, I don't really want to do that. I'm trying to capitalize on this next bull run here. Also, my exit strategy, I got an exit strategy. When I see Bitcoin get at a certain price, I'm going to get out of crypto 100%, take all my investments, put it aside. I've been looking at some other avenues, like they had this new thing called, I think it's called Colt. I found out, to where you can protect all your assets in crypto. I need to tell you about that. But and then when everything goes back down again, then I'll come back in. But I'm understanding how the wealth is continuously built. So now if I can take a $43,000 wallet and 10x it to $430,000, now I can take 430 or 300,000 and 10x that. Now you're looking at 3 million. So you see, it's done in cycles. And right now, I know the meme coin has us, but you got to think, how much money are you throwing at all these meme coins? Are you throwing 100 here, 100 there, 70 over there, 80 over there? And you could have put some of that in some of these really solid layer ones, layer twos. And right now, Solana at $100, I know a lot of y'all are buying Solana, but are you taking some of that Solana and just moving on to a bag and just holding it, huddling now, whatever they're saying? Are you really doing it? Or are you just taking every bit of your Solana, dumping it over, and boom? Now, if you wanna play the game, there are other ways you can do it. I showed you one on Photon that you can get free Solana. I do some of that. But even with that, I take half of it, move it into my cold wallet. The other half, I put over in my Phantom wallet. So I want to make sure when I get on here, I'm not just blowing a token up and just, feeding you, getting you really hyped up without, and then on the other end, I'm doing something different and I'm not sharing it with you and I'm not telling you. So if you come to my channel, that's just what I want to give you. I want to make sure I give you the ups, this part and this part. I don't want to hold anything back from you. And then, you understand what I'm saying. But I hope this has been helpful for you. I am going to do a I know I got to do a review, but on that Solana, that's what I found out on that Panda Swap. It's been doing some things. Now, I had somebody get on here with the other on another show, and they asked me, "How am I locating memes?" I know I did. I showed them, but I'm going to go through it right now. Just some of my technique of what I'm doing to find memes here. Okay, so when I'm looking at memes and various memes that I'm trying to find, let's see. Let me go to my share screen. Let's see. Let's go to Solana. Share. Let's jump over here. Okay. Now, what I like to do is I go to cryptocurrency again, and I go down to recently added. This is just one way I found out. And then I'll click price. And of course, on the far right side, let me make my picture a little smaller here so you guys can see. Hold on here. Let me see if I can get this through here. There we go. All right. On this far side, you'll see they have like the days these particular coins were added, like Trump Shiba. You got BNB Bonk. You got Book of Baby Memes. You got all this Book of Meme Booms. And it's, you see where it's been 6 days, 9 days. And then you can click on it right here. This is one way you can find a lot of memes. You can find what's trending. They also have that right here. Everything that's trending: Fetch AI, Ego, Pepe, Super Trump. I guess that's what his dog wife had. Storage. This right here, this particular token right here, Storage. This is a pretty good project. I know it's down, but one of the things I want to show you about this particular project, it's an open source cloud storage platform. So I want you to start looking at some of these cloud platforms, because storage is going to be big. And Arweave, I bought Arweave, I think back at like when it was roughly between at $12 and $11. Is sitting right now, I believe, at $43. That could run up maybe 200. Storage is another one that could possibly run up. Now, the total supply. Now, here's the thing. It's no doubt on max supply, so I'm thinking it's inflationary. And I haven't really done a deep dive on it. It is the only thing I didn't like about it, but it was on Ethereum with the contract. But I believe you can get this on Uphold, so you can purchase that. I believe you can, but this is another one. I know one of the other AIs. One of the other storage was Filecoin. Now, I don't own any Filecoin. But I've heard people talk about Filecoin. I've looked into it. I did have it, but I sold it, and I sold mine a long time ago, and then moved back into Arweave. And I've been pretty happy with what I have there. But when I click on those particular items, that's how I find a lot of my new crypto. The next way I find my new crypto is just get on Dex Screener. And Dex Screener slots, they got it even up top right here. I add by Sloth right here. I'm just kind of nervous about messing with this. I don't know. Maybe it's pretty good. Maybe some people like it. I'm not going to touch it. But to each his own. I'm not going to mess with Slothana. And it may run up. It may run up. I don't know. But right now they're saying pre-sale. When I got that, some kind of warning from Phantom. It could have been just the website, the way they were pushing it, but I understand that. But when you click on new pairs on Dex Screener, and then you click on the main line of Solana right here, you can see, and you click on age. I can see every token that was created. The first one, C# was created 16 minutes ago. It's run up 16.75% in the last 24 hours. We got another one here called CCAT, Medieval Cats. It's around 2,000 some percent. But the thing about these things is just as fast as they go up, man, they go down. So you got to get in, get out. But here's the chart right here. You can look at the chart, and I'm just picking one out. And there's the chart right there. It's only been out for a few minutes. Boom. Right now it's moving 238,000. Current market cap is 58,000. It's probably going to run up here in the next few minutes. You'll see the sales. Right there, you see the sales and the buys as they go. And so these meme coins, you can actually find these meme coins and buy them. Like, there are tons of them. I mean, and they're created every minute. So every minute there's a new meme coin created. If you try to chase every meme coin, you're going to lose a lot of money. A lot of money, okay? Not saying you can't lose with other ones, but, you know, I've been in for 3 years. I've been buying Bitcoin and Ethereum and all these particular other tokens for the last 3 years. And I mean, I watch, some days I wake up, I may lose 3,000, 4,000. Other days I may wake up, I may lose 5. And then now I'm up, way up on a lot of them. I bought, Comp. I bought Comp. It's a DeFi. I bought the Comp, got Comp at like 40 some dollars. Now it's roughly about 70, 80 some bucks. But at the height of the bull run, it was $800. So here's the thing. Polkadot's been sitting at that price so long. Just imagine you've been sitting here. Cardano's been sitting here at 29 cents when I bought it. Now it's sitting at 63 cents. And you've been ignoring it because you've been chasing the memes when you should have been DCAing on Cardano or something like that. Then all of a sudden, Cardano runs up to like $10. You're gonna be pretty hot, yeah. You know, Solana. You're gonna think about all the Solana you sold, and let's say, which I think definitely Solana is gonna easily reach 1,000. It's just doing too much right now. With the memes, with other adoption, it's just the NFTs are getting ready to start hitting. It's just the fees are so low that I think the fees are so low that people, even though they have problems with the outage, it's just widely adopted. And here's the thing: people they gravitate to things they're used to, what they feel like they know or has been around for a while. That maybe even if they are working out some problems, but they know, hey, they've been in the game, they've been going to this for a while. You know, let's go get it, and we know the fees are going to be low. We're not paying much. So I would encourage you to start really saving and bagging some of that Solana you're buying. So in other words, for every $20 of Solana you put in a meme, let's match that. Let's put 20 in Solana and keep it. All right. For every, $50 you run up on a meme, let's take 25 and move that back into Solana. And that way, you're also putting your money in something a little bit more stronger than a meme coin. And then now, if you want to be DJing the whole time, that's cool. That's you. I'm just talking to you because it would not be right for me to continue to keep talking to you about memes. And I know what I'm doing on the other side. I know what I'm investing. I know what else I'm researching. And I'm researching more than meme coins. I'm looking into Casper. I'm looking into Render. I bought Render at $3 and people thought that was too high. It's $10 now. And then Render, and then they got the big AI conference. Even though they're talking about the metaverse, but this thing with those goggles, whatever they call those things, the goggles I'm talking about, on the tip of my tongue, maybe somebody put it in the chat for me. But those things they're building, Near Protocol. One time Near Protocol was like $1. It's almost $3 now. It might be even more than that. And I bought it at $1 and sold it because, excuse me, I didn't think it was going to do anything. And that was just my fault right there. I got it in the R weave, but here's the thing. A lot of people have been hyped on Cash. When I started breaking down Cash, I found out Cash is just basically has the same core principles of Bitcoin. It's just not Bitcoin. And right now they're trying, if they get the wide adoption that they need, I mean, you can buy Cash at 13 cents. Right now, 13 cents. And it's been sitting there. It's been holding there the whole time. All right. Now, I don't know if many of you know about this, but one of Ethereum founders, let's see here. They just LYX token. They're getting into fashion, and he was a part of Ethereum when it first came out. And I looked that up. It's called LYX. I don't know if many of y'all know that, but that particular token, that guy was a part of Ethereum. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Now they're hitting a different niche in the market, but these are particular things that, you know, we're kind of, you know, I know, like, you know, YouTubers. I mean, I understand when we do something, we look at the views and we say, well, man, nobody wants to hear that kind of video, so let's not do it. But let's go ahead and make our investments. But let's keep feeding them meme coins because it gives them a euphoric feeling. It helps them to be real happy. They get real excited, and then they start looking for memes, and they keep coming back. And but then the rich get richer and the poor get poor. The rich get richer and the poor get poor. And just think about what I just said. The rich get richer and the poor get poor. So I'm not going to continue to keep selling you that dream when I know I'm not continuously investing in meme coins like that. Now, I'm going to keep my skid. I'm going to keep my cocky new. And let me see what else I got. And I'm going to tell you everything I got in my and I don't put a lot in it, but I do buy it. But I'm not DCing in that as much as I'm DCing in some of these other ones. Let's see here. Let's go to it. Okay. Now I got my highest in my Phantom wallet is the most. I still got Success Kid. I got DiCaprio. I got Numbcat. I got Cat in a Dog's World. It's been running up. I got Black Cocky New. I got Panda Swap. I got Baby Trump. And from there, everything is about like $13. I just put very little in it. Home Memes, Meow, Lola, Crash Boys, Bobby Womack, and that's about it. And those are the memes I have in those particular wallets right there. Now, when I go to my other wallets, I got like maybe 10 coins in there of projects that I've invested in, but those have been steady. I don't have to check those every day because I know their price range, and it doesn't fluctuate like that because those things are more solid programs. So, but with meme coins, you got to check it because meme coins shoot up so fast and they drop so fast. So you understand what I'm saying? So when you're in, how should I put it like this? When you're with something steady, and you know it's solid, you don't have to check it as much as something that's not very dependable. Let's see here. We got Cheers is exploding. Okay. See what else we got. High players. Check out Pepe the G. Okay, I don't know too much about that one. Pipe, the cat is good. And Pepe THG. Okay. I can look at I can look at this real quick if that's, if y'all want me to take a look at it there. Let's see here. Let's see what we got. All right. I never heard of that one before. Let me see. Pepe, PEPE, and you got THEG. Okay. All right. I'll take the time and show this to you. Right now, that is 65. It's a 65K market cap. Its liquidity 212, 212.98 buyers. Let's see here. We can check it out on SoulScan and see what it is right there. All right. Let's see here. SoulScan has 999,000 holders. Radiant has 16%. The next wallet has 5. So the next couple of wallets is 5, 9, 13, 17, 20, 23. Let's see, 23. Looking at that. 23. So the top 12 wallets maybe have 2, 4. Looking at about 30% in the top 10 wallets. You got about 30 some percent in there. Might be close to 40 with the Pepe. Let's see. As far as the price, it's at 00657. I can share it with you right now. You do have some buys. You can see your buys right there. You can see your sales. 8 minutes ago, somebody sold. Now let's look at the top prices of it. Anything over $10,000, you don't have that. Anything $5,000 and less, you don't have that. Anything $2,500, you got one person who bought $3,599. They spent 19 sold. Let's go to 1,000. So roughly, people, you got more sales than buys. People at 1,000. At $500, you got quite a bit. People, well, I'm thinking here, you got, looks like it's about even, but you got more sales here, the last part of it. When you get to the 100, the small investors, you got a mixture buys and sell there. I don't know. I don't know if I would, get in it right now. Let's see. Let's check the chart out and let's see what we're looking at. Chart wise, you got you got a candle drop. So let's see. People bought it at about 50975. It ran up, and they probably sold it at it dropped 2 zeros. Then when it hit those 2 zeros, you can see right here where they had a big drop off. Boom, drop off here. And now whoever was in it early made their money. Now here come the retail people right here. This is where the retail people get in, and this is where it kind of fluctuate right in. Pay attention to this candle now. You're going to see it. It's going to fluctuate right in between here. It's going to go up. It may go up right here, and then it's going to come back down, and then it's going to go up. And then it may get one more spike, and then boom, it drops. And then it kind of dies off from there. But right now, last 5 minutes, 0%. Last 5 hours, they're up 5. Last 6 hours down. 65K, only 21,000 volume. So it may be, even if it's kind of maybe died off right now. So, but right now you see 2 buys in the last 46 minutes here. I don't know. Let's check the website out. See what the website looks like. Welcome to Pepe. I think that's Gastronaut. Buy now. How to buy. Select quantity, confirmation, tokenomics, liquidity 100, donation 5, tax there is none, supply 1 billion. It's kind of like about every other token that's been developed. That most of the people with these memes now understand they can't have one major wallet. They got to have it spread out. But now I think roughly you're starting to see it anywhere between that. They don't want to go higher than about 5 to 6% in a wallet now. Because if we see 7, 8, we fall off. So now I think they're understanding that, hey, we got to keep this in between a certain amount. I think we start seeing it. Let's go to tokenomics and we can see liquidity. They know it has to be burnt. They know we can check that now. They know people are getting pretty smart with that as far as checking it. And they know one of the things that we can do here is you can go to, let me see here, just one moment. This is where I think Photon helps us. When you go to Photon, and this is how I get my free Solana. But the thing I like about Photon, and I'm going to share this with you, it filters right here. I can go up to mint authority disabled, so they've minted their authority. I can go to LP burn. I can go to the top 10 holders have less than 15%. I can go with at least one major social, right? And I can click that right now, and you see how many you'll see how many tokens I got that come up that meet those qualifications. Now I go create it. I can go to the last one's created within 12 hours, and I can go to the one created in 5 minutes. Now this one right here, which is called Cat Debt. Right now they're doing a total of 1 million in volume. Let's see here. It's been mint, LP burnt, and the holders have less than 15% in there. All right. So now I can click here. I can look at that wallet spaceship. I can see the chart, what the chart looks like. It's running up. See that? It's kind of going. It's reached a high right now. It's only been out a few minutes. Let's see here. You got 130,000 up 10,000%. Let me show you this. It's up 10,000%. And this, see how quick we found that one. All right. It's up 8,000%. Right now, you see the buys here. See the buys? People are buying and people are selling. And nobody's talking about this called Spaceship for Cadet. Not one person is talking about it. But now you see when it reached this high and it's going down. These tokens come out every minute, man. Every minute. We can sit here right now and I can find token after token after token after token. I can day trade right here and I can make a few dollars. I can go up here, click on the wallet. It says it's on Radiant. So I click on the wallet and carry. I go right up here. I go to Jupiter, even though it says Radiant, just to see. I may be able to get it on Jupiter. I click on Jupiter right now. Once I click on Jupiter, it'll connect here. Nub. Let's go. I go up to Solana. That took me a soul scan there. But I'll click in my little small wallet there. I'll click here. I'll paste that address. Boom. There's Cadet. Confirm it. And I could buy something right then and there. Boom. It's in my wallet. And I could take that right there and buy what I need to buy right there. Let's see. Let me go back to Photon. And when you see that on Photon, that helps you get it. And then what happens is what I do from there, I go to my Phantom wallet and you can just look at it and see what runs up. Okay. So now that's how I found that SBF jail. And once it runs up, I look at the chart. It runs up. I go in my Phantom wallet and swap it back into Solana. Take my profit out. Go to the next one. I can do that. I can rinse, recycle, and repeat and do that over and over and over and over and over. Okay. Sometimes you hit, sometimes you miss. But I got to sit at the computer and do that. Like I can't just get up and go. My layer 1, my layer 2 blockchains, I can invest in those, and those are kind of more steady. So I'm looking at when I do this right here, I get a little bit of money, see what I can turn. I don't keep heaping money in, but with this right here, my objective is, can I take 20 and make 40? And can I take 40 and make 80? And if I lose 80, can I take the same 20 right here and get it back? That's what I doing that in. Let's see. What do you think about trending coins on Dex Screener. Some of those are pretty good. Again, when I go to Dex Screener, now here's also something you can do on between Dex Screener and Photon. You can get on Dex Screener, hit new pairs. Let me go to trending though. Let's see here. Let me get back to the main page. Okay, trending. 5 minutes, 1 hour. Oh, I'm not sharing the screen. I'm sorry about that. Let's see. Let me go back and share the screen. Okay, I can get back on trending. I can see what's trending in the last 5 minutes. I can see. Oh, let me. Dang, you saw Space Cadet there. Space Cadet was actually on Photon. Did y'all see that? Now, last 5 minutes, Space Cadet's been trending on Dex Screener. And you see what Space Cadet now is up 1,000% in the last couple hours. Now, would this be a pretty good buy? Yeah. But I can copy the address on Dex Screener, go back into Photon and paste it there. And Photon will give me everything I know about whether it's minted, whether the authority's been locked. And then Dex Screener gives me all the buys. I can actually take my Solana without buying it and put my Solana based upon its price. Well, if it has a high volume and the volume is moving through it, I know it's going to run up maybe 10, 15, 20%. I let it run up that much. I'm not trying to wait for 1,000. If it runs that high, that's good, but then I take it out. So if I know if I have 0.2 and I get another 0.2 sold, I just take it out. Then rinse, recycle, repeat. And that way you kind of going back and forth, but that's ways of making money and making more Solana. And now whatever you want to do with that Solana, it's not your money. It's not coming out of your pocket. You're playing with their money. And that's some of the things you just got to look at when you're doing this. You want to get house money versus let me see. I know my camera went out here. But you want to get house money. You don't want to have that other money there. Let me see. Looks like my camera's going out. Let me see what's going on here. Boom. There we go. All right, we're back. All right. So again, if this information has been helpful, and like I said, and you've been enjoying the information and what I'm bringing to you, feel free to make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. And if you want to drop $1 or $2 just to support the channel, my Cash App's at the bottom. You can send that to Crypto Secret X. But I want to thank y'all for joining me today. I did want to bring y'all that. I hope this, again, like I said, I hope the information is helpful to you. And like I always say, you never learn how to swim without jumping in, and you'll never climb a mountain without stumbling. This is Chris Carr with Crypto Secret X. I'm out.
Keep my heritage to keep me clean. Keep the devil watching over me. Save me. Save me. Less than before I walk away. Spellbound, I'll stutter, I'll pray, release.